This is DJI Osmo Nano, DJI's latest compact handheld camera. But with a ton of DJI camera options, do we actually need one more thing? Not to mention options from rivals like Insta360 and GoPro. So let's see why this one actually stands out. In this tiny box, you get the camera module, the multifunctional vision dock which basically houses your SD card, the screen, and even access to the USB port. There's a protective case included for the camera module, a magnetic hat clip, magnetic lanyard, dual direction magnetic ball joint adapter mount which basically allows you to mount the camera on smooth surfaces, a USB-C 3.1 cable, and the documentation. This is a quick camera test of the DJI Osmo Nano. I'm recording at 4K 30 FPS. I'm also using the built-in microphone, so I'm not attaching any of the DJI mics. You can actually record with the camera module alone, separated from the multi-purpose vision dock. You can use this as a remote to start and stop recording and actually view and frame your shots. DJI also includes accessories that you can use for more creative shots, like this suction cup mount that you can use on any smooth surface. They also include this magnetic pendant that you can use for POV shots. If you want to mount your DJI Osmo Nano on your head, then they also include a clip for your hat. Let's try it. This is a sample shot of the DJI Osmo Nano mounted on a cap. It's not as discreet as wearing smart glasses like the Ray-Ban Meta, but it gets the job done. What I like about this camera is the modular design, and it actually fits the whole ecosystem of DJI products that I already own. This means that editing and color grading would be easier, and matching the clips to have the same colors would most likely be easier too. From initial tests, the quality is actually good and comparable to that of an Action 5 Pro, having the same sensor at 1/1.3. Size-wise, the Nano is way smaller than the Action 5 Pro, but only if you use the camera module itself. Attaching the vision dock would make the size a little bit bigger than the Action 5 Pro. So in terms of size, if you're gonna use it with the screen in it, then you will have a tough choice between the Nano and the Action 5 Pro. But what does it mean for someone like me who creates travel content? Well, with the size of the Nano, I can take more creative shots where I can mount the camera in different angles, in different positions. First impressions wise, I think the Osmo Nano is a powerhouse in this tiny package with this modular design that you can actually use in many ways. This is not in any way a full review, but I will definitely be testing the Osmo Nano in my upcoming trips. So if you guys have questions, comment them below and subscribe for more travel and tech. Check out this video series if you now want to look at the DJI Osmo 360 in action.